My name is Monte Flemming. I'm here at this Faith and Science conference in St. George, Utah, surrounded by beautiful geology. And I'm a geologist, what I'd like to talk about is the work that I did in the Pisco Basin in Peru. And you may be familiar with the Pisco Basin because of the extraordinary numbers of whales and other marine vertebrates that they found in the Pisco Basin. I'm a sedimentologist, and so I wasn't looking at the bones as much as some others have, but what I was looking at was the context. We found many of the fossils in cross-section in the cliff face. So there would be a head sticking out, or vertebra sticking out, or even a one whale that was a few whales that were actually kind of crossways in the cliff face. And so we could see the sedimentological context of the whale burial. And it's well documented that the whales were recovered extremely rapidly, days to weeks, by the sediment just from the way the whale is preserved. And what I discovered was that the whales are actually, many of them are covered up by hurricane deposits. And some other whales were covered by deposits that even looked more catastrophic than the typical hurricane deposit. And so that was just really interesting. One question might come up is, well, can't you have a catastrophic deposit and then have a long period of time and then another catastrophic deposit? But there are a couple of problems with that. One is that we don't find beds that really show evidence of long periods of time. There are some periods of time, enough time for shells to grow, for example, or enough time for like a bed of shark teeth to develop, or things like this. So certainly some time passed, but not great long ages of time. And the erosional events that happen don't tend to cut down through very many layers, usually. Another thing is that we never find bones that look like they've been sitting on the bottom of the ocean for years. All of the bones that we found are in pretty good shape. So that's an interesting just piece of the puzzle. And it shows that there was a lot of catastrophic deposition in this area at the time that this was deposited. And it also shows that we may need to re-examine the standard dating of that area.